It's good to be here with you. Starting with the end in mind is definitely what I wanted to do. So first I wanted to evaluate it as a flip, and I looked what other properties were selling for in this area and for that amount. And that gave me the amount of bedrooms and bathrooms that would make sense for that number.
I love the fact that you have a vision for this that only a true investor and a seasoned veteran can see. And the way you've got it set up is you've got a couple different exit strategies, which is ideal.
But when we bought this house, it had carpeted floors, and we had everything in here from the previous owner. It was an estate sale, so everything was left in here. That's been cleaned out, and we demoed a good portion. So we demoed the ceilings, cleaned out the floors.
I got to tell you, man, I love the vision. This is one of the most unique setups that I've ever seen. I know that we started our first one in 2021 and we've been engaged throughout, and you've brought so many people my way that I've worked with. To see you working on a project of your own again with us, it almost feels like it's come full circle.
It has. All of that starts with education though. I don't know if you guys know how valuable what you guys did for me and others pre-COVID, but before COVID, when everything was done in person, you did a lot of education for free. You guys used to give us Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, we did.
So, I mean, I was working at that time. I'd get off work at 5 o'clock in Montgomery County and drive up to Baltimore.
Right by BWI.
Right over there. And, get over there, get some free dinner and actually learn from these guys what it takes to invest. And they never made me feel I wasn't adequate enough to buy then. They told me exactly what I needed to have money-wise, exactly what I needed to have credit-wise. And when I came to them that way with the property, they were men of their word. So thank you for being that man.
As you've gone through this, have you noticed anything or have you encountered anything that was maybe unexpected or unforeseen?
Some very small changes have had to happen. I've had to run duct work in a couple different places that I didn't think I had to run, or do a bulkhead around some plumbing that I didn't know was going to come down. So that changed some things that I was going to do with the bedrooms or creating hallways, things like that.
Yeah, so nothing too dramatic, but things that you didn't necessarily plan for initially that you're just like, okay, we can work through this and here's what we need to do.
So rehab in general is a struggle. There's always something that comes up that you don't know is going to come up, but I could set my watch by making sure that money is going to be there immediately.
You turned a 3.2 into a 5.5 without changing the square footage.
I didn't change the square footage at all. Really, not much of the layout changed except from the basement. The basement was completely opened up and redone, but the landscape up here was completely the same. It just planned it a little better. There was no structural changes in the house.
That's insane.
Just laid it out how we saw fit.
Yeah, you Tetris the hell out of this thing, man.
Yeah.
If I remember the numbers correctly, it was 143 on the purchase.
Correct.
131 on the rehab.
Yep.
Right? And what did it appraise for?
It just appraised for $391.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be renting to a corporation, and he will be handling some veteran recovery housing here in Baltimore. It's a pretty simple process. It's improved from our first time 5 years ago when we did our first loan. Now, I'm in here, I'm shooting the video, I'm sending it to the team. The money's wired within 24 hours. It kept the project flowing at tough times when there's ebbs and flows of cash flow. You guys made it easy.